Hi everyone, Kate Maxwell here. This video will be me reading the first chapter of my book, A Child's Near-Death Experience, The Day I Almost Drowned. If you would like to read the entire story, please go to my website, katemaxwellbooks.com. Thanks and enjoy the view while I'm reading the story. Chapter 1. Just so you know. I want to tell you a story of the day I almost drowned. I am an adult now, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. I will pretend I'm 5 years old again, so you can feel what it was like. Then, I'll tell you some of the problems I had growing up, after I almost died. I won't lie to you, it wasn't easy. I always felt different from other kids. I don't anymore, but it was a long road. Having strange experiences can make you feel alone. It takes time to see how we're really all the same. First, let me tell you what happened when I was swimming in my pool. Chapter 2. The Day I Almost Drowned. I am 5 years old. It is 1966, a long time ago, but not so different from now, really. I live in a nice little house in the suburbs with a big backyard. My dad grows his garden every summer, and I help him pick tomatoes, peas, green beans, and corn on the cob. The peas are best because you can crack open the pod and toss raw peas in the air, catching them on your tongue. Yum. I'm not a great thrower, though, so more of them end up on the ground. We have a little pool out behind the garden. It's not like the big pool we got later, the one with the deck. One time, I spun around on that deck with my eyes closed, figuring it would be fun to jump in the pool without looking. I ended up landing in the tomato patch instead, got all scratched up, and was yelled at by my dad. Decks can be dangerous. I wasn't even supposed to be swimming that day, and was breaking the cardinal rules. Number 1, no swimming without a parent watching. And number 2, always use the buddy system. Never swim alone. You'd think that was the day I almost drowned, but it wasn't. It was 3 years earlier, when I was following the cardinal rules. My parents invented these strange laws, which I mistakenly thought had something to do with red birds, because they were supposed to make us safer. But sometimes parents don't pay attention, and stuff happens. Anyway, this year the pool was near the field, way back at the end of our huge garden. It was so big, my father bought a rototiller because he liked to pretend he was a real farmer. This pool had metal sides and a cheap blue liner. Dad always broke it apart at the end of the summer. The next year, he would move it someplace else. He was always picking different spots, with more or less sunshine. My skin is very white, and sunscreen wasn't invented yet, so I always got sunburned. One year, he put the pool inside the garage. My cousins think this is pretty funny. I didn't get sunburned that August, but my skin was usually blue, and my teeth were always chattering. It was cold. That was the year after I almost died. The field behind the pool has wild strawberries, much smaller than the ones Dad grows. The garden strawberries come from the Burpee catalog, Dad's favorite reading material. Mom invites our neighbors over and hands me a green cardboard pint that I have to fill with wild strawberries. We explore the field, but I usually eat more than I save. One time, a bunch of us kids snuck off when our parents were filling their pints. We pretended the field was a bathroom and giggled all the way home. This year, the water in the pool is warm. It's directly in the sunshine. Dad strung up a clothesline that stretches the entire length of the field. Mom is hanging up wet clothes on the line. My sister Donna is 2 years older than I am. She always watches out for me. Our friend Sandy, who lives down the street, is playing with us today. She is 6 and talks really fast. Donna and I love rafts, so our parents bought us a new one, each time we went to the store. They are floating on the water, but there's so many that they're mostly still. The rafts have pretty summer colors, hot pink, lime green, bright blue. Those round animal floats haven't been invented yet. If you want something round, you have to use a black rubber inner tube. They're humongous, probably because they're found in real tires. You can only use tubes in a lake because they're so big. We don't have swimmies or water wings yet either. No one thought them up in 1966. I can do the doggy paddle or swim underwater. I hold my breath and don't need to pinch my nose. Diving comes later when we get the deck. Right now, this is all I can do. I like to keep busy swimming and exploring beneath the water. I can't really practice my doggy paddle because there are too many rafts in the pool and there's no room. So I decide to become a frog instead. Donna and Sandy are sitting on a raft talking, but that's boring to me, so I ignore them. I love swimming like a frog. Whenever I swim underwater, I pretend I'm a frog. My hands part the water, pushing it out to the sides. My feet are kicking, but it's not a very big pool, so my knees are always bent, like a frog. Today, I am swimming all around the pool, and I feel like a frog. My lungs are running out of air, so I decide to come up. Wait, where is the opening? I can't find it. My eyes are open, just like they always are, and all I can see are colorful rafts. It looks like my mother's quilted blanket, only brighter. Maybe it's over here. I swim to another spot. No! Where is it? I can't get up. I push my hand against hot pink plastic, but it won't budge. I can hear Donna and Sandy chattering away, but I can't scream for help because I'm under the water. Now I'm getting really, really scared. I watch my skinny arm pushing against the raft, but I'm too weak, and I know it. I have no strength, and I'm floating down. That's the last thing I remember of my fear. For some strange reason, I am feeling very, very calm now. I'm not afraid at all. I can see everything down below. The rafts are all jammed together like a big puzzle, and you can't even see the bottom. Donna and Sandy are sitting across from each other on the same raft. I can hear them talking and giggling, laughing and joking around. It all sounds so clear, like I'm right there beside them. My sister is wearing her favorite navy blue one-piece bathing suit with the white skirt. It has brass buttons up the middle like a sailor's suit. Her blonde hair is wet, hanging to her shoulders, and she has a happy look on her face. Her two front teeth are starting to come in. Donna has one leg tucked up under her, and the other one is dangling in the water. All I can see of Sandy is her back. My mom is behind the pool, hanging up clothes. She's wearing shorts and a navy blue sleeveless top. She is standing sideways, next to the pool, where I am dying. Mom has a wooden clothespin dangling from her mouth as she reaches for more wet clothes from her basket. I'm going to die, I think, still feeling very calm. I am not upset at all, just curious. I know I am going to die. I don't feel scared like when I was under the water. The peaceful feeling is very nice. But this isn't right. I'm not supposed to die. I'm only 5 years old. I don't feel any blame or anger either, just the knowledge that I'm going to die, and I can't do anything about it. Now, there is something else going on. I have moved a little. I can't see the pool anymore. It feels like I'm a little higher up, but not that far away. I have moved forward, over toward the left of the pool. It is very bright here. I squint at the glare. It looks like one of those bright fluorescent light bulbs, except it fills the whole sky. For some reason, I feel drawn to the light and move toward it. It's all around me and is very peaceful and loving. I am seeing something. It is right in front of me, yet I am part of it at the same time. They are scenes from my life. It's like watching a movie, but it's all about me. It is all happening super fast, as if some invisible hand is flipping a bunch of flashcards that tell a story. I watch very carefully, not wanting to miss any of it. I remember all of this. Some of it I forgot about until now. They were stupid things, or so I thought, that didn't seem very important at that moment. Mostly, they're times when I was with other people. The movie is showing me how I treated them. I feel amazed that every single thing I ever did or thought was recorded. It's almost as if someone had a movie camera and was taking my picture and reading my mind. Wait, there's a birthday party. I remember that. What am I doing? I wasn't very nice, or I had mean thoughts. There are a bunch of parts that don't feel very good in this life movie they're showing me. Now I am aware of female beings behind me. They are watching the whole movie with me, but they're not happy. It's that stern feeling you get with your teacher when you didn't do well on a test. They want me to understand something. I am still amazed that my entire lifetime is flashing before my eyes. I only lived 5 short years, so it doesn't take very long to review my life. I am very analytical, like an adult now, working hard to figure it all out. Then suddenly I understand. There were many times when I wasn't very nice. I had a bad temper and got angry, not caring how people felt when I got mad. There were also moments when I was nice, but for the most part, I only cared about myself. As soon as I realize what the beings want me to understand, my life movie ends. Now I can see the pool again, and everything just the way it was. Donna, Sandy, and my mom are all going about their business, clueless that anything is wrong. I look through the rafts and see my body on the bottom of the pool. It looks so small, and I'm not moving at all. I am dying. I'm going to die. No one sees me down there, and I am going to die. I still feel no fear, only regret and a strange urgency. There isn't much time left. Suddenly, Donna stops talking. She tilts her head and looks up toward the sky where I am hovering. I think she hears my thoughts. She looks upset, scared, and I think she hears me. I watch my sister as she says, "Where's Kate?" She is looking around the pool, her eyes wide, her voice panicked. "Where's Kate?" Jumping down, she starts yanking at the rafts, dislodging them. "Oh my God, she's down there!" Now, I am back in my body, and my head is above the water. My mouth opens as I suck air into my lungs. Instantly, all of the fear is back. I am very, very frightened, and I start sobbing. Donna is comforting me, and she takes me out of the pool to my mother. "What happened?" Mom asks. "I almost died!" I am sobbing and telling them over and over again, "I almost died! I almost died!" It is the only thing I can think of to say. My mom squats down so she can comfort me, but I am all wet, so she holds me by the shoulders. "You're okay," she reassures me. She is being nice, talking in a soothing voice, comforting me, but I know she doesn't believe I almost died. It must not seem that way to her. I'm talking, sobbing, breathing. I'm not lying on the ground with water in my lungs. "No, I almost died! I almost died! I want them to believe me." "No, you didn't," she says, patting my shoulder. "You're okay. You're just fine." I know I am not just fine, but I am so happy to be alive that I don't care anymore. I tell them all several times that I almost died, but they hush me up. No one wants to hear that. They keep telling me that I'm okay now and not to be scared. The next day, my mother makes me go back in the water, so I am not afraid to swim. I am thankful that she did that, because I still love the water and swim whenever I can.